Automobile manufacturers install high-quality headlight bulbs on brand-new cars. Along with also the H11 bulbs are a few of the most popularly used forms. All these are only beam bulbs that were made for use from the low and low beams as well as the fog lighting for various vehicles forms. Similar to any other bulb kind, they'll burn out when they get towards the end of the lifespan. While this occurs, you want to be certain you pick the very best H11 headlight bulbs in the numerous aftermarket options on the market to maintain decent visibility. Nevertheless, our H11 headlight bulbs and purchasing manual below are a great starting point to your search for high excellent replacement bulbs. Here are the list of number 5. Oxbeam's H11 lamps stand out since they will be bright and effective enough in almost any weather. Also, with their IP68 waterproof rating, they could withstand even the harshest environment, which makes them the perfect bulbs for use throughout the year. They also have other impressive features like a turbo cooling system on the backside that keeps the bulb from surpassing 150, which is the perfect operating temperature of the LEDs. High-powered 30-watt LED chips provide 3000 lumens per bulb, providing you with 6000 lumens in total output for both headlights. Construction-wise, the bulbs have an aircraft-level gold aluminum frame that is corrosion and rust-resistant, and this also prevents them from being damaged when exposed to high temperatures and moisture, which can be common as soon as they are installed. The entire lighting and cooling procedure is controlled by the bulb's hands driver, which keeps everything in check to make sure the clearest light pattern output. Cooling fan can be somewhat noisy, however you'll barely hear the noise when driving. Additionally, these might not match some H11 abilities given the space that the cooling fan takes up, but they ought to fit majority of those headlights. Here are the list of number 4. Nevertheless, the Sylvania ultra-high-definition components are made to be a number of those best-performing H11 electronics bulbs on the marketplace. And this is accomplished by using patented tri-band technology which can help supply the brightest beam 1345 lumens compared to other bulbs. Additionally, it has a specially made filament that's enclosed in a specially designed gasoline mix. The end result of this is high down-street visibility and enhanced contrast, light up down the immediate part of the street ahead. And also you get much better visibility of items on the street like street signs. These will also be 100% road legal lights which you could use everywhere, and they've been certified to not increase warmth, so you won't blind the oncoming drivers. The only disadvantage is they have a brief lifespan and cost a lot compared to other halogen bulbs which last considerably longer. However, the fantastic thing is that for the time you've got these bulbs, you'll acquire exceptional visibility. Here are the list of number 3. They produce 60% more light than the Philips H11 normal bulbs to provide you 60% greater vision on the street, and so the title Vision Plus. Despite becoming smarter, they continue to be inexpensive and very simple to install, which makes them the ideal halogen H11 bulbs on the marketplace. And they also offer you a comparatively longer service lifetime. For urban riding, these bulbs are unbeatable because, aside from being bright and using the ideal color temperature, they have only the correct beam pattern for active urban streets. Furthermore, they may also be utilized as low and high beam headlights, which makes them very flexible. On the energy consumption, every bulb has a score of 55 watts, which can be more than twice what LED bulbs have. Nonetheless, you merely have to be keen to not leave the headlights on after turning off your vehicle. Additionally, the Philips 12362B2 is a great choice for those who simply want standard OEM quality replacement bulbs. Here are the list of number 2. If you're seeking extremely higher output headlight lamps to supply you with the maximum degree of brightness, then the Hikari H11 bulb collection ought to be the first choice to take into account. The set of bulbs will provide as much as an impressive 12,000 lumens. With all these headlight bulbs, you won't just get brighter light output, but also a superb beam pattern. The beam fits the Share's halogen bulb beam along with also a parallel light output to the best visibility. Contrary to other LED headlight bulbs, These bulbs have a super thin heat sink which will help enhance the usage of their light and helps treat astigmatism. Additionally, there are no dark stains with those bulbs, and you can be certain you won't have any stray light blinding other drivers in the street. These will be the most expensive bulbs on our H11 headlight bulbs testimonials, but their superb bright light output and long service life makes them worth it. Here are the list of number 1. LED bulbs have a great deal of impressive things to provide, and they'll therefore be ideal for your H11 headlight lamps. Additionally, as with other LED bulbs, they provide an incredibly low heat output for a very long run. They achieve this with a particular aerospace substance that ensures excellent heat dissipation. For their cost, the 30,000-hour lifespan is superb. Motorists will also appreciate these lamps will offer a wonderful light beam layout choosing a narrow light-emitting decoration to get superior visibility. These bulbs will also be licensed to be IP65 watertight, and they're usually safer and healthier to use as they don't emit electromagnetic radiation or big current startup. To crown it all, they're plug-and-play for many vehicles to make sure effortless setup. There are a couple complaints by some drivers about how these bulbs match. Nonetheless, in several cases, problems will arise because of failure to look at the fitments when purchasing the bulbs.